What's an immediate red flag when trying to make friends? They hit you up and act all friendly, make tentative plans, then immediately ask for something. If you feel like you have to change yourself to get along with them. If one of the first conversation you have with people ends up with them bad-mouthing their other friends, I'd keep my distance. Because you know deep down that they will talk like that about you too. Someone who's always sees themselves as the victim, even when they're in the wrong. I feel like this might be more of a high school thing. But when I started becoming friends with more popular people, and they thought making fun of my old friends or rather unpopular friends was a good way to bond. When they talk at you, not with you. When people only talk and hang out with you when they need something from you. They don't ask you any questions about you, but will talk about themselves all day long. Mind if I smoke? Then they pull out a meth pipe. If someone only ever talks about themselves, never asks how you're doing, that's a one-way street I have no interest walking down. When you don't like them, I swear people miss this one all the time. Asking to borrow money. Like romantic relationships. People moving too fast. I fell into 2 relationships like this. One where the woman called me her best friend after knowing each other less than a month, and the other a woman asking me to be her bridesmaid after only hanging out together about 5 times. They both turned out to be awful narcissists and were likely using love bombing to earn my friendship. When they keep trying to top you. Oh yeah, well I did this. Unprovoked passive aggression. Getting super close really quick is a red flag for me. The last time that happened I was the rebound and the person only befriended me in spite of their ex-BFF. Someone who always tries to one-up you in experiences. Anyone else reading the comments primarily to see if you could someone else's red flag? Deleted. For me, as a gay man, it's when a girl makes a comment about needing a gay best friend, or says something like gay people are so funny, or clearly starts to treat me differently, in a superficial way. When they find out I'm gay, it makes me immediately see them as shallow, and I feel like I'm being used as an accessory. Instantly wanna spend time with me 24/7 and gets offended and takes it personally if I can't hang out or simply don't want to. Completely negative and complains. My neighbor's been trying to get to know me and he does nothing but complain about things and people, and it's hard to try to get to know them when I bring up any topic or common person and it's nothing but complaints. Somebody willing to be my friend. Don't have time for those with poor judgment. Deleted. Overt clinginess from the start. A one-upper. You don't always need the best story, the worst story, the most anything story. It makes friendships hard cause they don't need to be a constant competition. People who gossip or mock people behind their back. It's a very ugly behavior and also likely to spread to you gossiping too if you aren't careful. Gossiping not only means that person probably crap talks you behind your back, it also means they seek drama. Plus gossiping leads to a lot of bad misunderstandings when people start twisting truth for a better gossip story. Avoid people who gossip and your life will be a lot less stressful. If they trash talk their other friends behind their back with you, it doesn't mean that they trust you and want to enhance that you are a better friend. It means they will trash talk you with those friends behind your back too, and probably already have. If the person rants and raves about politics and doesn't discuss anything else, ever. If they are constantly talking crap about other people. Who else going through the comments to see how they can improve themselves. My friend needed a place to stay when her BF kicked her out. We gave her our place for the weekend while we were out of town. Came back and the house was trashed. She told us that she had as many as 10 people come over. She also had a boy stay over who she said slept on the couch, but it was pretty obvious they slept in our bed. You catch them lying or changing their story as they tell it from person to person. Always a sign that they are perpetual liars. Non-stop talking about their own stories. Someone who is always complaining about something, even if it seems like it's no big deal. Someone who is always shooting down invites, activities, and doesn't reach out to invite or share their activities. Someone who tries to make all the plans all the time and isn't open to suggestions. Someone who only calls, wants to hang out when all their other friends are busy. Someone who talks down to others. Someone who gets offended if I don't answer the phone or reply to a text immediately. When you and they both belong to the same minority group and that singular defining thing is the only thing they want to talk about. I'm transgender and I had a coworker who was also transgender. The only thing she ever wanted to talk to me about was transgender issues. Being transgender. And this transgender group she wanted me to attend with her. I did not go because I had a life outside before quarantine happened. Once I quit that job, she would message me on Facebook to send me memes about being transgender that she thought were funny. I stopped replying, and slowly she did too. The last time she messaged me, she tried once again to talk about being transgender, and that was it. It's literally her entire life. I can't change that for her, but if one thing, one interest, or one trait make up a person's whole life, they have a problem. It doesn't matter if it's alcohol, sex, being Christian, being gay, being transgender, liking football, or hell, maybe they like Beanie Babies WAAAY too much. If a person's entire life is one single revolving door, they have a problem. If they ask for money when they barely know you, they don't take no for an answer or respect your boundaries. That and when they mock you for something you like, enjoy.